my son's hired a van. It is day 3. I'm not sure whether it would be announced beforehand. We are just going to IKEA for a second visit, and Daniel has actually bought a house. It's actually a bungalow, so little old me is going to in the next day or so be living on her own. He's just happy but tired. I have got videos in a queue. I know I keep making excuses, but the problem is that last night we didn't mean to, but yesterday, which was day 2 of his moving, we started painting the bedroom because he thought it might be best that we do as much painting as possible before he physically moves in. Furniture is being picked up. It's click and collect today, but we might be actually going in because there's a couple of items I want. Our first visit last week was just to price things up, get measurements and pieces like that. I've learnt in the past and been pretty good. This is what hubby used to do to make sure items are actually going to fit in the spaces and not buy those impulse buys and not sure. Milton Keynes is not that far, but it's still a trek, and like I said, we have actually hired a van from Enterprise to do the moving. So a lot of pieces that will be going out of my home, I'm going to count as going out of my home. They're pieces that I've actually given to Daniel, my son, and also his own stuff. But saying that, there are like the bed, the mattress and the big fitment wardrobe is actually staying in my home so that I can have visitors, but he's probably putting his new bed on order. He's got a new mattress, so it's been quite an expense this last week, and I am moving furniture around my home, so watch this space. So we are actually coming up to IKEA. It's over there. It does have a very large Astor. Admittedly, now it's this, is it called Ninja? It's like what is actually, it's like an assault course, basically. Obstacle course and things like that you sometimes see on a, it's on a smaller stage that you see on TV. And there is the Astor, which we will be going into. And then, as I say, we're going to IKEA. We're going to pop in first, then we'll go to the click and collect at the side of IKEA to pick the furniture. And if you're not sort of aware like me, because it threw Daniel a little bit, it's not stolen, it's an eco van. So when you take it out of gear, it switches itself off, especially at lights and everything. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing much videoing in IKEA. It's just gone 9:30 now, because obviously traffic and one thing and another. But we've got a big van and we wanted to come early because of parking. We have actually, when we came last week, there was another Enterprise van here as well. So watch this space, and I'll try and share the process and progress as we go through this day. Right, so we have got quite a large sprinter van, do you call it? Transit van. So it's one of the larger ones, not the extra large one, but it should meet all our needs and get Daniel moved. And we are going into IKEA. We're popping into Astor because there's a few bits we saw in there last week, and it's a bit breezy, but we've left our jackets because it gets warm in IKEA, but we do put them on when we go over to Astor over there. And that building at the side that you might see to the left, that is the actual click and collect. We've done it that way to make sure the items are in stock, and we have a plan. This is the thing, you know, I'm quite a big planner and to-do list person, that we don't waste sort of time, effort, and money, and make sure that everything sort of goes as smoothly as possible. You do have those moments when things do sort of go a bit wrong, and I do tend to have sort of plans in place, but hopefully everything will go smoothly. As I said, we picked the van up yesterday on day 2. Day 1 was basically get the keys. We did a lot of shopping in B&M, and we've been quite a few different places. I'll try and do a haul as well, because I haven't done a large haul for a while. And we also, day 2 was sort of pick up the van, go to the Heart Foundation. We have actually picked a few items up from there last week, so we're about to go into IKEA now. We're just making sure this vehicle actually stops. As I said, I don't know I'm going to do much videoing in here. We'd want to go more to the sort of accessory part, rather than the sort of room setups like I did in my previous video. That's what's click and collect. Are we looking at any of the canvas bins? Possibly, we might. It's the double. We'll try it. You'll see when it's all fitted up anyway. But I do like this setup. Okay, Matt for click and collect is just moving the van round. So I bought a few items. I've got some white boxes because I'm going for a white and black craft room. You'll see that and I'll explain that later on. I've got a new desk chair, and I've also got a unit to put some of my craft items in. That will become more obvious as and when it happens. And then we just got this because he wants to thin down. This is just like a drying rack thing. It's got the drying mat and some glasses, and as I say, it's just bringing the van around now. So there is a specific place to actually park for click and collect. Like I was saying, it was easier to do this and have it ready for delivery. It was on trolleys. We had a text message to say it was ready to be picked up. Wasn't any problem. Did pop into Astor. Didn't film in Astor, except they do have a food court. The one in Milton Keynes had a donut and snack. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.